You ready, David?
Ready.
Live from the Pines, episode 84, coming at you live tonight. Well, how's everybody doing?
Doing good. Nice 3-day weekend. Got a little irritated on Saturday, but I'm over it. We're on to San Jose State.
A lot of football left to play, Pods.
I was great. I was at the beach. My team shut the other team out. I had a crappy fantasy football draft. Shout out to Lufkin D-Gens. But all was well in my world. Cole, how about you?
It was great Saturday. It started off amazing. Had a brisket on the smoker. Had a fancy draft this Sunday. Won a little money on here despite our picks going 1-4.
Yeah.
Pick them, but
Worse.
yeah, you could be
Maybe
over.
0-4 like me.
But it was a great Labor Day weekend. It was a great week one. I think the games were a little close. They were great matchups.
Week one is always fun.
Gonna have a little step down from week 2 matchups though, but no, it was a great weekend. How about y'all, Jalen, David?
Man, it was a great weekend. Texas high school football is officially back. The Pack goes out, plays a great Longview football team. We'll be talking more about that tomorrow night. I'm going to say that for tomorrow. Texas goes on the road to the defending national champion, and we dropped the game 14-7. Not the game we wanted, but stuff happens. And the way I look at it, a lot of football left to play. Quinn Ewers did not have his best game. I'm sure we'll say that when we talk about Texas. I'm sure y'all two are very excited to talk about that.
Bro.
You wish Quinn Ewers was playing.
But, I mean, Arch Manning, I'm so sorry. A lot going on. But
It can't even move on. It can't even move on.
it's just, it's hard to do. Arch was a great quarterback, and Quinn was too. So, we're going to take it for what it is. Week 1 on the road to the Horseshoe. I know a lot of teams had cupcakes. They're very high on the horse, but I had a guy tell me something very important Friday night. Never get too high, never get too low. So, we're looking forward to what this season has to bring. A lot of football left to play. I know y'all are ready to troll and talk about it, so let's get it on. David, you take it over.
To your point, if Quinn Ewers starts that game, I think we win the game by, I would say, at least 10. And the reason I say that is because, well, first of all, Arch Manning didn't play very well, but I also think Sarkisian should get a fair amount of criticism for some of the play calls he made during key downs, key distance.
Absolutely.
Opening script wasn't very good. I thought we were very vanilla on offense. Usually we do a couple of sweeps, end arounds, get them going laterally. I didn't see that. I thought we would do that and build the play action doing that. I thought the defense played their asses off. I mean, we held Ohio State to 203 yards.
I don't think it was 203.
I think it was very low 200s. But if you told me that we would hold Ohio State to 203 yards offensively, I would have thought we'd won by 17. Bottom line is Arch didn't play very well. So he missed the first ball he threw on that first drive wide open.
Looked like Uncle Rico.
Yeah, I was
203. You're right.
I thought somebody tipped the ball.
And then later in the game, he hit, just a simple, I think it was a crossing route, hit his feet. I'm like, and another thing was, I don't know why he was throwing sidearm. I was thinking maybe he was hurt somehow, but maybe I couldn't figure it out. And, 4th and goal, doing the tush push, I didn't like that. I thought, I just bad feeling about it.
Well, I liked it, but I didn't like it with Arch in the game doing it.
I just don't like starting.
You said why?
I just don't like.
That's not a play for a guy like Arch.
He's a big athletic kid. Who else?
Yeah, but still, you
taking the snap under center. I mean, that's
if you have a guy like Arch with his athleticism, you can call 10 other plays than a tush push right there.
Yeah. I mean,
but
what is
David, hold on 1 second, David. Let's just go ahead and get it out the way. Y'all are happy Texas lost. Y'all think Texas' season's over.
No,
y'all are gonna troll. No, shut up. You think Arch Manning? You think Arch Manning's a bust? Go ahead and say it. But guess what? If I recall last year, DJ Lagway did not start the season off so hot. And if you want to go back to Marcel Reed, we know what Marcel Reed did last year. So if y'all want to get the trolling going, let's get the trolling going. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. The Texas Longhorns will be playing for an SEC championship this year. I know that for a fact. We have the best defense in college football. If you can go on the road to Ohio State week 1 and hold them to 203 yards and 14 points at home, you have the best defense in the country. And let me tell you one thing. If Texas can just, we kick a field goal right there, score in the red zone right there, you win that ball game. You cannot tell me anybody that knows football will tell you if you go on the road and you play a team like Ohio State and you hold them to 203 yards on the road and to 14 points, you should win the ball game.
But you didn't. And then
it's okay though, but it's one reason. And it's week 1. You have so much more football left to play. Okay, goes out and beats UTSA, and you think Marcel Reed hung the moon. But guess what? In a few weeks, when y'all walk into DKR, Colin Simmons and Anthony Hill will be right in his face.
You got it out?
I'm not even done yet.
Can I get my closing thoughts on the game, and then y'all respond to him?
All me and Trey said was Arch might struggle. But y'all
you were having.
Hey, it happened. It happened. Hey, guess what? Uncle Peyton struggled in his first game, and guess what?
What happened?
Uncle Peyton struggled in his first game.
Why don't you quit yelling?
He was a true freshman.
Yeah, go read it, Pods.
He was a true freshman.
First start. What's A&M always saying? Year 1.
He was a true freshman.
Year 1.
Year 3 in the program.
It's year 1, Pods. It's year 1.
All right, sit down a little bit.
It's year 1 in the saddle, baby.
3.
Actually, it's year 3. But
so he's been in the saddle for 3 years.
He's been in the program for 3 years.
I said the saddle, Pods. I didn't say the program.
Last year too.
I would call it a huddle, not a saddle, because I don't.
He was your Heisman pick, correct?
Still is. Ain't nothing changing, baby. You think Jeremiah Smith still had a chance to win the Heisman? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
You think Cade Klubnik still has a chance to win the Heisman?
Yeah, he played better than Arch.
I would hope so. How many years have he been starting at Clemson?
All right, Jalen. Let somebody else talk.
Hold on.
Get it out.
It's
okay.
Couple of parting thoughts.
Words in our mouth. I mean, Arch made some big boy throws down there at the end, but
he sure did.
Some people are calling Sarkey between the 20s merchant, but that just might be our group chat. I don't know. Because the red zone sucks. I mean,
it does. It does. It needs a lot of improvement.
5 big trips into the red zone.
Needs a lot of improvement
to touchdowns. When wasn't the answer?
Can you let the ADA speak, please?
Can you let somebody speak?
Yeah.
Couple of closing thoughts, and Trey is exactly correct. The red zone offensive play calling has been a problem under Sark for a couple of years now. The 2024 game against Oklahoma, last year against Ohio State, this year against Ohio State, not converting field goals into touchdowns inside the 10-yard line. That cost us. People will have their own opinions about the game, but Texas was a couple of plays away from winning that game. It was, we lost by 7 in the shoe with a C performance by our quarterback. Silverline defense.
A D.
I mean, you're
C at best.
That's definitely one-sided. I mean, because you got to think Ohio State's on the other side. What, freshmen's making their first start against the number 1 team in the country, or 0-28 going into that game. Now they're 1-28. So you have to give credit where credit is due.
Ohio State played a great game. They didn't play their best game. They didn't play their best game.
Exactly. So
I'm not saying that I think that we made a lot of mistakes that really cost us from winning. Ohio State played great defense, but Arch is going to have last thing is Arch is going to have to play well the next 3 games and, get a lot of reps, because if we go into the swamp and he plays like that and the offense struggles to move the ball, it's going to be
trouble.
It's going to be trouble.
Yeah. I mean, the front 7 for Ohio State isn't as good as Florida's. They're probably schemed up better with everything that Matt Patricia was doing. But as far as the talent on the other side, Florida's is better. It just is what it is.
And the other thing is, in the third quarter,
hold on one second, David. What'd you say, Trey?
Florida's front 7's better than Ohio State's front 7.
Okay. I thought okay.
And the other thing is, in third quarter, we started to move the ball a little bit on them. Baxter got going. We started running the ball well. I was like, okay, let's start leaning on them. and like I said,
The run game was there.
Yeah, and we found that was one thing I was concerned about was the offensive line, because last year you look at the 2 Georgia games we played, and then Ohio State, we couldn't run the ball against elite defenses. We finally were able to do that. Offensive line, I thought, played better than expected.
Yeah.
One thing Friday and Saturday taught me how important. I mean, well, not important, but how big penalties can really come back and hurt you.
Oh, that safety was
it legal hands of the face or something?
Yeah, it was illegal hands in the face. He got his hands up last minute, and
it
was a great call. It was the right call. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm just saying penalties will come back and haunt you.
Absolutely.
We saw it Friday night. We saw it Saturday morning. It'll come back and haunt you. Texas, as an overall, has a lot to clean up, and they will clean it up. It will happen. You go play San Jose State. You go play UTEP. You get the bye week. You go to the swamp. You will go in the swamp a better prepared team than you were week 1. It's just part of the game. What'd you say?
Yeah, of course. You get, 3 or 4 games on your belt? You should be.
Exactly. And I'm not making any excuses or anything, but I would have liked to see Sark stay with the run game a lot more than he did. The run game was obviously working. We were averaging 4.5 yards a carry. CJ Baxter looked great. Trey Wise, I'm sorry, his mom made it out to the media. He needs to be called Contravion. I'm so sorry, Miss Wisner. But overall, I think people got to see that, Texas lost a lot, but they're definitely rebuilding. I mean, not rebuilding. I'm sorry. They're definitely developing. If you look at the
rebuild, it's a rebuild. You lose 4 of your top wide receivers, 4 of your offensive linemen, and you go in there with a new starting quarterback. That's what I said the other week.
A lot of times, if you look at you look at good programs, it's not more of a rebuilding phase; it's more of a development phase, and they just they put out product after product after product.
That's why they call it reloading instead of developing.
I wouldn't call it rebuilding though. I think Texas is going to be okay. You get to week 5, and I think you'll see it.
I think
reloading.
I think the defense reloaded. The offense is being rebuilt.
And I agree with David that if Quinn Ewers starts that game, I think Texas probably wins because
so many money balls, 20 yards in that Quinn was throwing. That's his money range. He's really
that third down play he threw behind Trey Wingo.
Behind Wingo. Easy.
Ryan Wingo.
Easy.
That was a bad ball. That was a
but at the end of the day, he made some bad reads as well.
I mean, that ball right here could have won y'all the game. I mean,
they could have. It's third down. That's a 20-yard conversion.
There was one guy to beat. I saw shout out Chase Daniel, not thinking he's going to listen to this. He made $60 million as a backup, but he broke down every single pass, and I watched it for 20 minutes last night.
I did 21. It was great, 21 minutes. Yeah. I watched it last night before I went to bed.
The spacing by the wide receivers have to get better. He didn't like the play calling at all. He thought Arch did really well at the line, changing it up into Max for Tex when he needed to. And so I've got really nothing bad to say other than Arch. It was completely underwhelming. I mean,
but at the end of the day, for all the people out there, I listen to SEC Unfiltered on the way to work, and he got on there and they said that Ohio State bullied Texas. No. I
don't think bully is the right word.
No. Yeah, not at all.
Patricia had a good defensive scheme, but I think the Phillies were there to win a low-scoring game like that.
Yeah, but I still think Texas had a chance to win that ball game, and like what David said, you can't put all that blame on Arch Manning. Steve Sarkisian called a horrible game, and it showed. It was easy to see. I think that
and Caleb
it was very vanilla, and I don't think you had to really make it vanilla for Arch. He's been in the program, like you said, for 3 years. I think that was kind of by choice. I also think the run game was
not at practice, although every day. I mean, that could be the performances they see there.
If you read, the message boards and everything, I know people are saying, "Oh, don't listen to the message boards." Whatever. Defense wins most days, which they should. We have the best defense in the country, but Arch has also shown, that he can run that offense. And I think we go play San Jose.
He needs to run more, and that's
He does.
I was
We go
about to
play.
ask, why didn't he run more?
That's
I don't know if it was
Options
there.
or anything
he's the
like
most
that.
athletic Manning, probably other than his mom and Arch.
Have you not seen his brother?
I said other than his mom and Archie. You know what his mom did?
Well, yeah, his mom played volleyball, didn't she?
And on
Yeah,
the track
like
team,
4
high
times.
jump.
Yeah, but have you not seen his brother? He is one of the most athletic fraternity students on campus at University of Texas.
Okay, well,
Athletics fraternity.
I'm sure he's tearing it up in intramurals. But just got a text-in question from someone who's at OU. They want to know after week 1, who's better, Mateer or Arch?
No comment.
I mean, based off the performances, it's
Yeah, if you want to go off week 1 performance, obviously Mateer.
I think right now, I mean, they played Illinois State, so it's kind of
He still threw for
hard, but I
500
think
yards.
he has a lot more experience, which I was saying the other week that
I mean,
it's gonna take
technically,
Arch a little bit to get heated up, and I was
If Arch goes and plays
Go crazy.
Illinois State week 1, he throws for 300 plus.
technically it's a year. Technically, it's a year more experience.
He only started last year. That was his first year. Like Mateer.
still going to be Oklahoma.
I don't know.
I don't know. I picked OU, but I'm not sure.
Can we go ahead and get this out the way and we go ahead and start taking bets early in the season? Like, I'm ready.
Of what?
I know I want to bet you against a Florida game. I want to bet Cole gets A&M. I want to bet you against Oklahoma. I know you want that bet. I also want to bet you this week at Oklahoma versus Michigan.
But we'll get to OU Michigan.
I want that bet for sure.
Next game on the docket was
No. We can't finish this yet. We have a little bit more to talk about.
what to talk about.
Do y'all think it's worry still in Ohio, in Columbus about Matt Patricia?
No.
Worry.
No, Matt Patricia.
Well, other fans are worried about him coming to the college ranks.
Oh,
Probably
No.
not now.
Yeah,
he,
not now.
he was at the NFL level for 10 plus years.
Hey, if you go read social media before the game, they were worried about what he was going to do.
Go listen to that dude just loves football. That dude,
he's got skinny as hell compared
Yeah.
to what he's been in.
but like he called. I listened to a podcast with him. He was on Julian Edelman's podcast. Just the way he talked about being in the Patriots building all the time. That he was like, I think it was him. Like the most fun he's had in football was literally just sat down, and next thing you know, it was a 6 o'clock meeting with Bill Belichick and all the other defensive coaches, and they were in there till 1 o'clock, and nobody got up, and all they did was talk about defenses and what they could do. Like this dude just loves football, and he's a great coach. He's probably not a great head coach, as shown from the Detroit Lions, but as far as
Well,
Is it time for Willie? Is it time for Willie to fire Caleb DeBoer?
I mean, so I was listening
fine.
to
Let's talk about the Alabama
Yeah.
Florida.
that game was that game was awful. It made me so happy, and all of y'all thought I was stupid when I said Kalen DeBoer was going to be fired within 3 years. But it was
You said he was gonna be good the other shit last week. though.
dude. When you look at who they have on the team, they should be good.
No, I thought they were gonna be good this year.
Like, there's no reason for them
Still
not.
can be.
The
but-
only
Did
difference.
you not see the reports that they had video footage of players sneaking girls in that night? They had DoorDash orders showing up at 2 to 4 a.m. in the morning.
the message board, but yeah.
That's not the best. It wasn't the message board, pods. One of the players posted on a Snapchat, and one of the students that
I haven't seen it.
had him on Snapchat screen recorded it and posted it after the game.
So are you unhappy that Alabama lost, Jalen?
Yes, very. It's very disrespectful to Nick Saban and everything he's built into.
You want to see them do good?
Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It's embarrassing in college football.
It's a
I
different
think
kind of
it's great.
I love
Huh?
it.
I love it.
I love
Oh
it.
yeah, the only reason I didn't like it because I do not like Florida State's quarterback because he reminds me of Diego Pavia, the way he talks and runs his mouth.
No,
And,
no.
Back
Okay,
it up.
first of all, Castellanos.
he backed it up.
Way bigger shit talker than Pavia.
Yeah,
Way-
for
way-
everything he said and for him to go back it up, I have to give you your props.
He is selling T-shirts that says "Saban
You-
can't save you."
You
Yeah.
might be a bigger shit talker than Spoon. You might be a bigger shit talker than Spoon.
I mean, that takes some cojones.
Yeah.
yeah, and like Gus Malzahn has always been an offensive wizard, but if you watch some of the things he drew up, yes, he's
Cam
Yes.
Newton, that was what made him a wizard.
Huh?
That was Gene Chiswick. Or no, he was the OC for the
Michael Penix is what made him a wizard. Michael Penix, Roma Dunze, Jalen Polk, and
No.
Said
What?
Gus Malzahn.
Gus Malzahn.
okay. I thought y'all were talking. Okay, no, yeah,
No, DeBoer was.
Malzahn just took Alabama in the Iron Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
So this is where stuff gets interesting because of the way the contract that DeBoer has. It was Andy Staples. He's on 3 now.
Is it
So
70?
Well, so no, the way that his buyout works, usually like Jimbo got fired, whatever it was, $60 million, 70. It's a $70 million buyout. So by the time you're terminated, 2 weeks, they got to give you $70 million or what? He got like that plan, but it was a lump sum.
Yeah, it was
Let me tell you something.
The way Kalen DeBoer's buyout is structured, it is monthly payments that go through. So it dwindles down into when his contract expires in 2031. But it is monthly payments for whatever the buyout is from, like, say he gets fired today, it's that $70 million or $60 million, but it's in monthly payments until 2031. So it becomes a line item.
What are the increments?
It's just monthly. So what it changes month to month because the buyout ends on the date he was supposed to be, like, at the end of his contract, which is till whatever 2031. So it turns into a line item, budget item, instead of that lump sum, which is a lot more doable for the people of Alabama than coming up with $60 million.
Well, also, if Terry Saban has a say in it, she will let Nick write the check. And
there's not enough Mercedes in the world for him to sell to get $60 million.
Trust me, he could walk in that locker room and
there might be enough Ferraris. They just might not allocate enough to Nick Saban.
He could get enough former Alabama players and boosters in that locker room and give them one speech, and they would believe.
Then you got to go buy a whole new staff.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. He would go get the right pieces. I'm telling you, if DeBoer gets fired, Lane Kiffin will be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
But
part of that Andy Staples thing, I saw the clip that Mark Stoops had the least favorable buyout.
That's because his is a lump sum.
He had to get paid his whole $30 million within 20 days of him being fired.
Yeah,
as I recall, and tell me if I'm wrong, Jimbo was paid like
it was like 15
$40 million up front, right?
Yeah,
and it was like 15 to 20. It was like 15 to 20 up front, I'm pretty sure.
But his was paid out within like a year.
No, it's installments till like 10 years from now.
And the thing,
Yeah.
And the thing with A&M,
I'm sure he knows.
The thing with A&M, and kind of segueing back to Bama, is A&M could pay that money and still have NIL funds.
Yeah,
I feel like if they fired,
oil was still over $100 a barrel. They were fine.
If they fired DeBoer, I think that cuts so deep into their NIL fund that it could be disastrous 10 years from now.
Do you not think mentally, if he keeps losing, he's just going to want out of the job?
Like quit?
No, not quit, but like he would be okay to take, whatever to get out.
Yeah, Jimbo.
Yeah, Jimbo's 19 million.
21.5 million and then $7 million annually.
Till 2031. Yeah.
But the game, I mean, if we're going off of that game was pitiful.
Oh, dude. Florida State won that game from the start of the game to the end of the game.
Alabama got manhandled on both sides of the ball. They came out. I watched the first drive, and Simpson looked good. They were running the ball well. He was making good decisions, and then
they were gashing them.
Yeah, and then it just went to nothing. Oh. And Castellanos ran for 80 yards and a touchdown on 16 carries, pretty good. Same thing as Wisner in that game, and then he still threw for what? Let's look at the box score. But they just looked outmanned at every position. He only threw for 152 yards. He ran for 100. He threw for 152 yards.
Yeah,
it didn't take much. If you watch some of the clips from the game,
that's the crazy thing though. It's like Bama, you don't seeing them just get the ball ran down the throats.
If you get a chance and you're watching, go to our YouTube and pull up all of our live videos and look at the latest one when me and Trey did the video at Nasty, and I want you to see the cover art, the picture that's saved of Nasty. If you got time, go pull that up right now.
What? But they ran for 230 yards on Alabama.
Yeah, 4.7 yards. I mean, I think of Alabama. I mean, we all do. from 2009 to 2020, like you didn't run the ball on Alabama because they had just the biggest, meanest, nastiest people on that front seven. And now it's just, I just can't remember a time in the last 15 years where Alabama has just been run on.
This is the
and through.
This is the highest, lowest, whatever you want to say, ranking they've had in like 17 years.
It's the first time that Florida has been ranked in front of Alabama since 2009. And that was the SEC championship game where Florida was 1, Alabama was 2. It
was a good year.
You know, DeBoer's 5-5 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Ryan Williams hasn't had a touchdown in the last like 7 games.
He hasn't had
Ryan Williams is 18 years old.
It's probably 19.
He was 17 last year. He was 16 to start the season.
And he was 15 before that. And
they were making TikToks the next day.
And he was walking into the stadium with like a doll or like a tool or something.
Yeah, he's walking into the stadium.
An emotional support doll.
Did he walk in with a Labubu?
Why are we making fun of people with issues?
The leading rusher for Alabama had 31 yards. That's the problem. That offensive line has got to be.
How many carries was that on?
Best right tackle. Is Caden Proctor playing right tackle or left tackle?
I think he's left tackle. We played him.
He's the best left tackle in the country. Like I don't know what the problem is. If you saw him in pregame warmups, you look at him and he's a mammoth human being. I mean,
he reminds me of myself a lot when I played football.
Yeah, that's why he quit. But that you can't. If I thought going into the game it was going to be like old Alabama, just run it down their throats, game manager, quarterback. Next thing you know, they win a national title. That's how A.J. McCarron won 3 of them or 2 of them, whatever it was. Should have been 3.
Yeah, but DeBoer's not that type of coach. Like
I know, but with what you have there, it just seems like you have to play that way sometimes. I mean, I think I saw the stat. So DeBoer is 4-4 while he's favored by 14 points or more. 4-4. You know what Nick Saban was?
Yeah, it was like
136-2.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
136-2
when A&M beat him in 21.
I bet one of those losses was his first game against UL Monroe.
Yeah.
And I bet the other one
A&M in 21.
UL Monroe has the chance to do the funniest thing in the world.
I think I bet Bama.
It's possible.
Was it? Hold on. Was it Bama? Was it A&M in 21?
That's what I was saying.
Probably. I would have said like Ole Miss 2015.
We weren't ranked. We were like 3-2, and they were ranked number 1.
That makes sense. I bet it was UL Monroe in 07.
Beef jerky.
What? No, but Trey is right. Trey is so right. If UL Monroe comes in as a 40-point underdog and win,
literally, it would be the
my God.
World.
I think they. I don't know what would happen.
I don't. It's.
I hope I get to see what would happen, but
so do I.
You're already seeing like articles and stuff from On 3 talking about boosters not happy and.
They're not going to fire him this year,
no.
Unless he goes. I don't know. You'd have to go like 4-8, 5-7.
You see that beef jerky?
Yeah. I still think he might like the way Andy Staples put it is, I guess I don't know what he's hearing or what's coming out of the Alabama camp. Like, if they don't like what is happening, which if they lose at UM Monroe will be very soon.
They're not losing.
I don't think they will. I mean, they're obviously better in every facet of the game, but they look terrible against Florida State. And if they get bullied like that in another big game, it could be very soon that Kalen DeBoer's walking out the door.
Hey, so UL Monroe, Wisconsin at home, bye week at Georgia. UGA is currently -4. Then they play Vanderbilt at home, and they're in Alabama's a 24-point favorite.
I'll take Vanderbilt plus
at Missouri, Tennessee at home, at South Carolina, LSU at home, Oklahoma at home, Eastern Illinois, then at Auburn.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I could see if he could get fired at the end of the year.
Is there a world where they go 1, 2?
No, They'll pick it up, but it won't be Bama. It won't be the Bama standard though.
Yeah.
I could see them going 7-5.
Yeah,
He's out of there if they do that.
well, yeah, they lose to Vanderbilt last year.
Those boosters don't know what mid is. They've just been.
They don't know our
How many
pain.
games do you think
They've been relevant and on top of the college football war for close to 20 years.
How many games do you think Brendan
They
Nairn
just
lost
don't have
while
the
he was in
talent.
Tuscaloosa?
That Brendan Nairn's what?
How many games do you think Brendan Nairn left with an L in Tuscaloosa?
Who?
3?
Yeah, maybe 3.
Maybe at Tuscaloosa. Maybe not even 3.
Do you not know what it feels like to be in a college town at that age and never have to worry about losing? And now you've been waiting your whole life to go to Tuscaloosa, go to Bama, and losing is kind of like it's you're walking in the stadium with the mindset of we might win, we might lose. It's not it can't be a good feeling. Those boosters in Alabama, they've been winning for, like Trey said, for 20-something years,
I got to, as a lifelong Texas fan, I had to endure the Charlie Strong era, and I wish that upon the Bama fans so badly. I want them to feel the mediocrity that I've experienced.
I saw a tweet, and it was a picture of Charlie Strong and Bill Belichick, and it said, "One thing we've learned is you should never succeed." Mac
Brown.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
We'll get to that game.
What game's next?
LSU
and Clemson. Shout out to my boy Manning King. I haven't heard from you in a while, and I kind of know why. So if you're out there listening in Clemson, South Carolina, please come out the ground and talk to your boy, because I need to talk to you. I got some questions. I got a lot of questions. Can y'all go?
The one question I have for him is if he can ask Dabo Sweeney what grading scale he's using.
And also, can y'all not find anybody to tote the rock in Clemson? Because that run game last week was pitiful.
It was bad.
It was bad. And I will be the first to say, is LSU a better team this year? Yes. Do they have one?
That defense looks so good.
Yeah, they have. Like LSU's known to have some of the best, one of the best secondaries in college football. But
they haven't recently.
As of late,
that's
no.
That's where I was getting at.
Tyronn Lue is like the last one.
Yeah.
I mean, they had that run, Patrick Peterson, Tyronn Lue. But, like, the problem with Chip Kelly's LSU has been the defense. And that new Weeks kid and Harold Perkins look damn good. They looked so good. And the reports coming out of LSU camp early, like in fall camp, was like the interior offensive line of LSU is having problems. And if you watch the highlights of the defensive tackles working against Clemson, you can see why that the interior offensive line had problems, because those dudes were in the backfield so fast. Like they looked light years better than they have in the last 2 years. And if Nussmeier is half of what Nuss has been over the last 2 years, they're going to be very good. And I feel so good about my Nussmeier Heisman pick, because with that defense, he has to be okay, and they win 10 games.
Yeah.
So who do they play?
Linebacker court, they figured out. They've bounced around Harold Perkins all around that defense.
Plus, he was hurt last year.
But the freshman year, they started him at linebacker. They put him at an edge around. Now
he's honestly better at edge.
But he's back there with Weeks. They're communicating. They're just basically like, hey, you be you, and we'll clean up the rest.
So they go play La Tech, then they go play Florida.
Yeah,
in the swamp.
Florida's next after these rankings came out. Florida plays like 8 ranked teams, 7 ranked teams.
So you get Florida, then you get Southeast Louisiana, or whatever that is. Yeah,
Southeastern
Mud Dogs.
Then you get Ole Miss. They have a pretty good. Doesn't Southeastern have a pretty good softball team?
Hell, if I know.
I want to say they played. I want to say they had some luck and ties or something in a regional or something. But
no, Southeastern beat. That's what it was.
Yeah, they did something. They did something big.
They almost won the regional. They knocked out the 1 seed out of the regional.
Yeah. Then you get Ole Miss. Then you get South Carolina. Then you get Vanderbilt. Then you get A&M. Then you get Alabama, Arkansas, West Kentucky, Oklahoma. They can do a lot of winning.
Yeah, I mean, 356 total yards. They ran the ball well, they threw the ball well, and they held Clemson to 260, and 230 of that was passing the ball. So the problem with Clemson is definitely running the ball. They can't.
I'm still not sold on Nussmeier.
Why are you not sold on Nussmeier?
I don't like him.
I think he's good. I mean, I was saying
you have to like him. You have to respect him for the game. You
I
have
do
to
respect LSU. I think LSU is a great program. Great program.
No,
I think they also have one of the best running backs in the country that you don't like to talk about.
I mean,
I don't like talking about
Kane Durham.
Nussmeier is the best quarterback in the SEC.
No, he's not.
Who is?
He's top 3.
He's top 3. Yeah, I'll give him top 3.
I'd put him 1.
I'd put him in 1
at this moment.
Maybe Sellers.
The only reason I don't take Nussmeier because I do not like a quarterback that can't run. That's just who I am.
And you loved Quinn Ewers last year?
Quinn was just part of the reason I love Quinn is because where he played high school football at. Yeah, that's just
We're past Mr. Ewers, who I just drafted with my final pick in my fantasy league.
So are we going
starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, Quinn Ewers?
Yeah.
What? That's LSU's first one in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Who we got to talk?
Fingers didn't show up.
What game was after that? We had was it North Carolina?
No, we got to go to Notre Dame and Miami.
Oh yeah, dude, Miami might be back.
Dude, that front four on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
legit. That Bain dude.
Carson Beck looked pretty good.
I still do not like Carson Beck
because he can't run.
No, it's just because of who he is.
What he looks like.
That's what you said about Nussmeier.
Yeah, it's just about who he is. I just don't like him.
Yeah, I
actually picked Miami my parlay, but
you
probably did that on accident.
No, I did not.
I mean, Notre Dame fought their way back. They were down.
You give Jeremiah the Smith the ball 20 more times, you win that ball game.
Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love shit.
Excuse
me.
Yeah,
Jeremiah Love is spamming the hurdle button.
And that catch, what's his name had? Number 7 was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey?
Still wasn't the best catch of the weekend.
Now, I think Florida's catch might have got beat.
No.
Who had a big catch? Was that Clemson? Was that LSU? Clemson?
They overturned that one catch.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the Miami ball is better because it was raining. I give the slight edge. I mean, both incredible catches.
I give them the edge because it was a touchdown, but I don't know.
And
Hey, quick question. How do you turn your phone off, do not disturb?
Swipe down on the top right and click the do not disturb button.
I've been trying to figure this out all day.
But, I mean, yeah, Jeremiah Love ran the ball one less times than CJ Carr. So that's usually not a good point. He had 10 rushes for 33 yards, which I think is just credit to that Miami front four. You always know, I mean, with Mario Cristobal, that, the offensive line is going to be good because that's who he is. That's still how he's built like. But the front four has been good, and they looked really good against I saw like the PFF gradings of the Notre Dame offensive line. One of the guys got graded a 15.
15. Did we do our conference predictions?
Yeah.
We did? Okay.
I think we all picked Clemson for ACC.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I was about to say Miami.
What's more right now, Clemson or Miami to win the ACC?
I think they're on pretty
good. Clemson or Miami? What about Florida State?
I think we had this exact same conversation last year, and then Florida State went to doo-doo.
I still think Clemson wins the ACC.
I think it's a lot closer than what I thought.
It was just literally the same conversation after week 1 because Miami went into Florida and beat them like 42-17.
Yeah, so, me and David watched you almost hurt yourself that day.
Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
I think your fiance over there was not prepared for, your actions that day.
No, she'd only caught glimpses of that, but.
We did not play beer darts this week.
That was week 1.
That was week 1 last year.
Cam Ward, yeah.
Cam Ward, yeah. In the swamp. It was terrible.
Still not better than Shedeur Sanders, but
yeah, he is.
Let's talk about North Carolina.
I think I drafted 1-1, but I think Miami is going to be good. They'll get humbled when they have to play Florida at home.
Hey, I wanted to ask this question: what's the bigger rivalry? Is it Miami, Florida State? Not Miami, Florida State. Miami, Florida, Florida State.
Florida State. They play
Really?
here. Yeah.
Well,
I'd say
Bill
Florida, Georgia, and then Florida State. Wait, when they go to permanent opponents, like the AD's already talked about it. They're playing Florida State every year.
Yeah. Well, we got to talk about it.
Is SMU, Florida State, and Florida left on their schedule.
Our man Bill starts off his college career 0-1, but he did have his girlfriend on the sidelines with him.
That first drive, I thought that game was about to get ugly because
I thought it was gonna get real ugly. He got under center. Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is a team. Somehow Bill Belichick has done it again. And then
I still think they will be. I think they'll be fine.
The quarterback didn't complete a pass for 2 hours.
Well, their starting quarterback didn't play though, did he?
Yeah. Lopez was the starting quarterback.
Oh, he got named the starter?
Yeah, over Max Johnson, which seems like a problem now because Max Johnson looks good.
Max Johnson almost got his leg amputated last season.
Yeah, he was coming off of a horrific injury, but I mean, when Max Johnson showed up, they kind of marched down the field, moved the ball pretty well. I don't see why.
Former Aggie legend.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a what?
Aggie legend.
Hey, he played at A&M. I forgot.
Yeah,
my brother did too.
How many quarterbacks played last week that once played at Texas A&M?
There's like 5 of them.
Wigman. There's Henderson in West Virginia. There's, Max Johnson. There's
Cam Dewberry.
Caldaza.
Yeah,
Caldaza. I think that's it.
He's at Houston.
Cam Dewberry.
King.
You had five quarterbacks.
Yeah, quarterback you.
I thought you couldn't call it quarterback you.
You can't.
Yeah, Trey said
it's a joke.
You can't call it quarterback you.
But you got it. Yeah, they predicted me to go 6-8. They got no ball.
I just can't win.
Well, the game everybody's ready to talk about.
But did you see North Carolina's press conference? Like it was a.
You see all the balloons like it was
bridal shot, like it was a girl's birthday party or something.
Jordan definitely set those up.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Well, the team I want to talk.
Better job. Shout out.
I give Bill Belichick 2 years tops.
He's having way too much fun.
He's going to get back. His dad coached in North Carolina. There's a big sentimental value there, and I think, he's
going to get it turned around before he leaves.
I think they will be good. Like eventually, they brought in 70 new players. 70. Like it's so hard to build a culture doing that. He's got to get some of his guys in. They're never going to recruit at a super high level. It's North Carolina. The facilities there. It's a basketball school with a little bit of baseball, and then
they'll give him at least 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to go that long though. How old is he?
So do you think is TCU that good or is North Carolina that bad?
Yeah. TCU's a good Big 12 team, but I don't think they're that good. I just think North Carolina is that bad right now.
Yeah, Hoover's been playing ball since 23. He's an experienced quarterback. They got Texas athletes and
Hoover looked good. That running back looked, it's either that front seven for North Carolina was just dog water, or like that offensive line for TCU is good because they ran all over them.
Receiver looked pretty good
this game they bullied them. This would be a full-on bullying.
Yep.
On both sides of the ball. Lopez didn't have any time to throw. Even when he did, he sucked at it. Max Johnson looked better.
Yeah, and also if you come out and play quarterback with a nose ring in, or what do they call that, a nose piercing?
Between the septum or between the outer,
he had some little deal
this one's the bull ring. The one on the side over here is like a nose ring.
A nose ring? We call it a nose ring or bull ring?
It was like the little pierce, whatever you call it, little stud diamond right here.
Like a dot?
That's just a piercing. That's what you call piercing.
What is the reason for that?
Then you got Ricky Pearsall. I don't know. Pearsall.
I'm not big on. I don't know about that. And
can we talk about Ryan Day's nipple piercing?
Is that real?
He does have nipple piercings.
Is that real?
No.
Oh.
You see Cam Coleman?
Y'all remember if
you're playing Baylor?
Yes.
And he had one catch.
He had one catch. Y'all remember a couple years back when Chris Sale was on the Red Sox and he missed like a month because his belly button ring got infected?
No,
Ooh, no, I don't remember that.
Yes.
I wouldn't even admit that.
Well, they were like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Because he missed because of like an illness, and then they said it was a skin issue, and it was because his belly button ring got infected.
This guy hurt.
It definitely has to hurt, but so does probably 97 to the side if you made fun of him.
Do you think it's worse than a kidney stone?
No,
No.
those things are terrible.
Yeah, Spoon had to go to the hospital for his.
Those are awful. Oh God!
All right, is Bryce Underwood good enough to go into Oklahoma and beat Oklahoma?
He is, but
I think he is. I don't like. I didn't watch any of the Michigan game. I caught clips of the OU stuff, but I mean, like OU's problem was offense, and John Mateer threw for 392 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Who did they play against?
Granted, it was Illinois State. Like obviously, Michigan's going to be a better defense, but
it was 392.
392.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the thing to look out for in that game is how, offensive line for Oklahoma hasn't been very good the last couple of years.
Abysmal.
And I could very well see Michigan getting all over them early.
Well, I mean, Michigan's replacing a lot on their defensive line.
Yeah, they lost Mason Graham and they lost
They lost two.
They lost Graham and what's that other guy's name?
It was another tackle, DT. I can't remember his name.
Mason Thomas.
It was Mason Graham, but
Mason Graham, yeah. But no, offensively for Michigan, I think Oklahoma's D line is going to be good. I didn't even need to watch them last week to tell you they were going to be good. They at times last year showed flashes of greatness. They played very well against Tennessee. They played well against Texas for about a quarter and a half. They played lights out against Alabama. So they've shown the potential to really take over games. Michigan is going to pound the ball and pound the ball and pound the ball because they're the Big Ten. They're Michigan. It's what they do. I think it just depends how many. I think both quarterbacks are going to make mistakes and throw picks. It's
Mateer's going to sling it. They just might pick one off, but
yeah.
You can say this for every game, but which quarterback makes the least mistakes? And I think it's going to be.
I think it's going to be Mateer.
That's why I want to go to Oklahoma, just because Mateer is a little more experienced.
I think they're favored by 5.5 right now.
5.5.
I would take,
and it's at Oklahoma.
I love the under in that game.
What's the total of 44.5?
Michigan ran the ball well last week, but they played New Mexico. They ran for 200 yards. Justice Haynes had 159 yards, averaged almost 10 yards a carry, and went for 3 touchdowns. Underwood was 21.
Yeah,
he had a 54.2 QBR against New Mexico, but he's true freshman, first start at home. He's got to go to Norman. I think that's going to play a factor. So I think.
What's it like, in that stadium?
I don't know. I've never been.
I thought your brother's been there how many years and you've never been? How many games has your brother been to?
That's a better question. Maybe 5.
Yeah, I see him in the comments talking real big about college football, but I wanted to ask that question, Reed. To be a college student in the SEC at the University of Oklahoma, you have a lot to say about college football, but how many Oklahoma football games have you attended? Can you answer that for him? I'm going to say the under.
Over-under's at 5.5.
It can't. Well, yeah, because he had to go to that one game last year because he had to be there.
Yeah,
and then he left right when the game started.
Which OU last year I probably would have left early too.
Yeah, fair.
How tall is your brother? 6'4", 6'3", 6'2"?
6 foot.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I think he's bigger.
6 foot, 6'1" maybe.
All right, I got it. 20-17 Michigan. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think OU is going to really struggle to run the ball.
So that would be Michigan covering. OU's favored by 5.5.
Mm-hmm. 20-17 under, and I'll take the points.
Yeah, I got Oklahoma winning by touchdown, maybe a field goal.
Yeah, I would.
I think it's going to be a good game.
They got to win by either or. You can't win. Well, safety, that'd be it.
Wait, hold on. Please tell me it's at night.
It's at 6:30 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, did Fox strike again?
No,
Who's
Herbert
Fox got
will
this
be
week?
there.
Who's Fox got this week?
There's nobody really playing but
Fox's big game is probably going to be
Illinois and Duke.
Oklahoma State's at Oregon.
Oh, blowout.
That's spicy.
Yeah,
No, it's not. Oklahoma State freaking sucks.
Iowa State. That Fox has got that for big noon kickoff.
Isn't Mike Gundy a bad person?
No,
How? Because he's a man and he's 58 now?
he's 50. I'm a man.
He's a man. That happened.
What did he say? Don't talk to them. You talk to me.
I'm a man. Well, that's the thing. He said, I'm a man. I'm 40. But that's like 10 years ago. He's 50.
No, that's like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a man. I'm 60.
He looks the same.
I drank 3 or 4 beers and drove home too. I can't fault the kids.
That is highly illegal.
So, but they got Iowa State. That'll be a good game. Iowa State's favored by 3.5. Over under 41.5. It's in Ames. Iowa State. The quarterback looked good.
How many yards did Iowa pass for?
In that game against Kansas State, like
I'm gonna
200.
say not a lot. Oh,
So,
Iowa State.
Like, we talk about this a lot, but like, could you imagine like Iowa coming and recruiting you and they're like, we want you to come play quarterback for us. You want me to come hand the ball off for you?
I remember the days where Iowa was a good offense.
Yeah,
I remember
what was the quarterback name? Hawkin what?
I remember Ricky Stanzi, remember?
Yeah, but the last good one was Hawkins something.
I got a question for Trey though.
Yeah.
Is South Florida going to cover? Because they look. I don't know if Boise State is just terrible this year or.
TJ Hawkinson. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
TJ Hawkinson played
No,
tight
that's a QB. There was a different.
No, it's right.
That was a tight end.
It wasn't Gruncat. Oh, that's the
What was that, like 2003?
Ricky Stanzi was like circa 2009.
Florida covers.
South Florida might get a little run for their
Boise
money.
State is terrible. Boise State was awful. That should just show why Ashton Genty should have won the Heisman last year. That team this year was just boo-boo. They were complete dog water. They were so bad. But no. I mean, DJ Lightweight played a half, went like 12 to 15 for 120 yards.
Is he 100% healthy?
3 touchdowns. Yeah.
Why did I see something that he had a QBR of 30? I was like, how does that even work when you throw 3 touchdowns in? I don't get that stat.
It was probably an A&M page.
I don't think that was right. I saw something. The
It's
rating.
probably one of those A&M pages you follow.
It was a Florida State fan talking shit.
Well, that makes it any better. That makes it even better, right there.
I mean, if you go to ESPN stats, it says QBR 29. I'm like, but he threw for 3 touchdowns.
He was 12 of 18 for 131 yards. The QBR has him at 29.7. I don't know how he threw for.
That's
3
why
yards.
I don't like that stat QBR. Like you don't know how it's.
I don't know how it's
Total.
compiled. PFF's grade had him at like an 89.
Yeah.
Which was the highest out of any of the big 3 Florida quarterbacks.
What is the spread for the Oregon State or Oklahoma State game?
Oregon, Oklahoma State.
I think it was 17.5, wasn't it?
It's 29.5.
29.
Dude.
Over under at 57.5.
I'm definitely taking Oregon.
To cover.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're a 30-point favorite. They should win. Yes.
Who did Oklahoma State play?
Way to branch out there.
They puttered around with who was it? I watched it.
Oh my God!
What?
This
they
was a
beat
close
Tennessee
one.
Martin
Listen,
27-7.
this was a close one by hair. Literally, I was doing some work on my boat when getting off and slipped. My wash bucket and scrub brush was on the ground. Luckily, it was broke at the point. Really, the only thing I can't see that.
Talking about the thing that got shoved through that guy's like eye.
Oh my
It was
God!
Ole Miss versus Kentucky,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
minus 9.5.
Ole Miss and Kentucky. There's a conference game this early.
Yeah, I'll take Ole Miss to cover all day.
Ole Miss. I mean, well, Oklahoma State only won by 20 against UT Martin.
Baylor SMU. That should be a good game.
No, it's not. SMU's going to beat the brakes off of
SMU is
Baylor.
favored by 2.5.
Give me SMU.
How do you have a quarterback throw for 419 yards and 3 touchdowns and lose?
Who did that?
Baylor's quarterback.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
Art Jordan, if you're listening, I hope Baylor doesn't. Well, Jeff Bates too. I hope Baylor does not win a game this season.
taking shots early in the season, Jalen.
I wouldn't
Yes.
disagree with that.
And that's another thing. Auburn and Baylor.
Sat here and tried to tell y'all.
I said Auburn. I said those.
I sat here and tried to tell you, Jackson Arnold's the real deal, baby.
He ran the ball.
You saw him in high
That's
school.
what he does best, baby. He's a tank. I saw him at Dick and Geyer. The kid can play. He got to Oklahoma, got put in a bad system. Goes to Auburn, Alabama. He figures it out.
It's one game, remember? It's not the whole season.
He didn't have a bad game.
No, he had a good game.
He got it figured out.
He was missing some throws, but he can run it.
He's the real deal.
I always knew he could run it.
Yeah.
You know where he would have looked good at?
Don't say what I think you're going to
He looked good at A&M.
say. No.
No, he really would.
I mean, that's what your face's offensive coordinator reincarnated almost.
He's not in the same hemisphere as Colin Klein at Kansas State.
Colin Klein was carry the ball 30, 35 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the way he was built.
Yeah,
Look at the way
Heisman
Jackson Arnold was
finalist.
built.
He would have looked really good at A&M.
He's a doppelganger.
We don't need him.
So I want y'all to bookmark this 56 minutes.
You would take Jackson Arnold over Marcel Reed right now?
Yes. Yes.
Jackson Arnold hasn't showed me that he can throw the ball.
And Marcel Reed has?
He showed me a little more. He's got at least some potential, a lot more potential.
Jackson Arnold as a doppelganger for, I think he looks like Landry Jones.
That kid's a Texas high school football legend.
Landry?
No, Jackson Arnold.
I was like, I think Landry's from Oklahoma, but
All right.
it's going to be a beat down in Eugene. I think it's like 42 to 10.
All right, so let's pick the spread on our teams. Is Texas covering 36.5?
No comment. Texas defensive back Mack was arrested Wednesday morning charged with DWI.
Who got arrested?
Wardell Mack.
Wardell. Gosh, Wardell.
Does he play?
Damn it, Bobby.
Wardell's a good corner.
Yeah, he plays.
I think y'all cover. I think y'all are going to be pissed. And
I think we're going to
– everything on San Jose.
I also think we're going to run for 260 yards and just win comfortably, like probably 56-17.
Yeah. And then A&M's favored 31.5 over Utah State. I'd pick the cover.
Yeah, I'm going to take – that's Florida State.
54 total. I would just take the over, but if I had to pick the cover, I would say
I
cover.
like the over.
Yeah.
I could see Utah State scoring and losing by 28. The classic backdoor.
Yeah, good thing I didn't take the cover last week. They got backdoored.
Yeah.
Backups in, but
Who else? We got?
There's not even a line for Florida State, East Texas A&M.
they're playing East Texas.
I'm going to say it's going to be 56-3.
That's what, like,
That's
Florida
cute.
State fans and Miami fans were talking crap. They were like, "Oh, look who we're playing week 1, and Florida's playing a cupcake." I was just like, "Shut up."
Yeah, Long Island. I saw the team picture of Florida, and then
Yeah.
Long Island. It looked like they were like a 4A high school going against.
Literally. Yeah. But, I mean, Florida has to play now.
Yeah, I mean, they got the toughest schedule in the country.
Here's an interesting one. Kansas at Mizzou. Mizzou -6.5.
Mizzou. Kansas. Mizzou lost their starting quarterback.
Did you see the guy who played?
No,
He looked pretty good.
I did not watch the Missouri game.
I watched him because it was on like a Friday.
I don't know why I hate Missouri so
Yeah,
much.
I was watching those lucky Painter Cats.
I think it was Thursday. Yeah, but the quarterbacks that came in looked pretty good. Even though they were playing like I can't remember.
Is
They
Missouri
played
right?
Central Arkansas.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about Mizzou's quarterback. I know Jalen Daniels, but I'm gonna take Mizzou.
Illinois. That's only. I mean, Illinois is only favored by 2.5.
I'm gonna take Mizzou, and then
That's it.
I'm tempted to take Baylor.
Baylor plus 2.5 against SMU.
Yeah, money line.
I'm taking SMU.
SMU did not have a defense.
Baylor didn't have a
I
defense.
don't think you really need one.
It is the Big 12.
Yeah, you don't really need one. Whoever can score the most points.
I'm ready for like 48, 56 games again.
I'm ready for Texas to go play Florida. Since if we win the next 2 weeks, Arch Manning is still going to be terrible to everybody. So I'm just saying that's the honest to God truth. If he goes out and plays,
he's going to go off the next 2 games, and then
he goes off and plays his butt off the next 2 weeks.
I just
nobody's
said
going to care.
Big boy throws, but he played a bad game.
Nobody's going to care. Everybody's going to talk about week 1. Everybody knows that. That's just how the game goes.
It's exactly. I mean,
ESPN's going to start the hype train when he starts.
No shot at you, Cole. No shot at all. If Marcel Reed goes out and balls against UTSA and whoever else y'all play, Utah State this week, and then y'all go play Notre Dame and he has a bad game, nobody's going to worry about the bad game.
Well, look, this is the problem.
So nobody's going to worry about the bad game.
This is what you're really mad at. The hype train was so absurdly high.
It still is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
He came back to earth, and so did everybody else. He was the most hyped quarterback since Tim Tebow. You heard Paul Feinbaum say it. He was better than Tim Tebow. I don't know how, but he still can. Hey, all that can still be proven. He has to win 2 national championships and a Heisman to be better than Tebow.
He has to do what?
He has to win 2 national championships and a Heisman to be better than Tebow. Can he do that?
I don't think he'll have a chance to because he'll only be there for 1 year.
The hype was so disproportionate for how good he was.
If everything goes right, he'll be there for 1 year.
How much did ESPN pay Paul Feinbaum to make that take? Like, did he get quarterbacks that have played in the SEC since then?
Feinbaum's just saying that because
as far as the hype, no one's had the hype like that.
Hey, Feinbaum's just worried about this.
Like Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel, Joe Burrow.
Cam Newton was good. He was good out of high school, and then stole the
laptop.
He did not steal a laptop.
What did he steal?
He borrowed the laptop.
Okay.
He forgot to return the laptop.
Usually you don't get kicked off a team for borrowing a laptop.
And those different era.
Cam Newton was the best season ever in college football. Like, he was the best single player.
Oh, absolutely.
In college football.
Absolutely.
That 1 year?
That 1 year, he brought nobodies. Wasn't it? Oh, no, that was him and
like one NFL player.
People who don't talk about it enough was Jameson Winston in 2013 was phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, he was throwing touchdown passes to Jack Nicklaus's grandson. Like,
and he was blind.
Yeah,
they had a talented team.
Literally.
Yeah, they had.
They also
Ramsey, Kelvin Benjamin.
So that I saw what you probably saw the same thing Jimbo was talking about. They beat everybody by like almost 20 points. I think they're averaging 17 points something.
They had Derwin James.
Jalen Ramsey.
Florida also in 2008 played
Marcus Joyner,
number 1, number 2,
Benjamin, Dalvin Cook. They had some talent.
Who is that defensive end? I can't remember his name, but
it was the guy who went to Atlanta. I know exactly what you're talking about.
They had Dalvin Cook too, right?
Number 44 for Atlanta Falcons. I don't think Cook was there at that time. He was after.
They had some good running back,
but that team was.
No, James Winston was really good too.
Was Kermit Williams on that team?
I think so.
Didn't he run the kick back in the national title against Auburn?
It's Auburn and Nick Marshall.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said Cam Newton stole it. No, he did not. He borrowed it.
There's no proof.
Well, guys, I enjoyed getting to talk with you guys tonight. Another week of talking college football. I think that it's going to be a very interesting season. I think we need to bookmark a lot of things that have been said. Both sides, I think y'all will have an argument maybe. I think we will definitely have an argument. Did y'all see my new flag outside? Looked pretty good. Me and David did that together. Gotta get David's up next.
And then we're gonna force whoever buys the middle house, regardless of who they.
You gotta put a text. What if we get an Aggie move him in the middle? I'm gonna let Cayman do whatever he wants to in their yard.
Cayman's an Aggie.
Cayman just told me right now he likes whatever daddy feeds him, so he's going to be whatever I tell him.
Cayman in an A&M jersey.
David, question. How excited does Cayman get when you show up to the house?
He gets pretty excited. He jumps up and down and goes crazy. So I don't know.
Can I bring Cayman to see the new house?
Sure.
You gonna let us in? We gotta stay at the door.
I mean, actually, he's gonna get hair everywhere. And then
that trash bag exchange was a little awkward.
I just did the math. The 2008 Florida team played 6 ranked opponents. Their average score difference was 28.
How many of those guys went to jail?
A lot.
That documentary didn't do it justice. Though.
Y'all ready,
That documentary didn't even pull one layer off the onion that was there. None. Absolutely none. They didn't have the Bounty twins on. That was a whole episode. They didn't talk about Aaron,
Percy
That's
Harvin.
a whole other episode. They didn't talk about Tebow and the rumors that flew around with him. That's a whole other episode.
What rumors?
There's
There's a lot.
I know what he's talking about.
There's some rumors.
He was preaching in the locker room.
Yeah, he was preaching all right.
Supposedly in between those midnight workouts and everything else, Tebow.
He wasn't just pushing cars.
No.
Right.
But
All right, another week down. Are we done?
Yeah.
So
I got to get out of here, boys. Enjoyed it.
what picks?
Everybody listening, be on the lookout tonight. To me tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Well, I'm sorry, not 7:30. Spoon has to go to a welcome party. He's planning a mid-am. You want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about that?
Nothing. It's just I was the 11th.
So they went out and they said, who is the most unathletic, best golfer with decent hair that's available?
That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me because I'd borderline most athletic. Because KD, shout out the assistant pro down at Champions, can't play in it. So
Why can he not play? What's the issue?
he's a PGA professional. Technically, he's a pro.
So you just you did a little sneaky roo right there and got in.
No, I screwed up. And
What is the layout of the course? What do we have to worry about? Where are we going to struggle at? Where are we going to be good at? What's our issues this
I've
week?
heard Champions is long.
It's
Very long.
We'll be playing it at about 7,000 yards, so it shouldn't be too crazy long. They could make it long. It's par 71, only 3 par 5s. The greens are ginormous. There's one green, I can't remember, number 3 or number 4. It's like 60 yards from front to back. So it can be.
Have you
Is
played
it big
there?
enough for us to roll 7-Eleven on it?
Do what?
Is it big enough for us to roll 7-Eleven on it?
It's big enough for about 40 of us to roll 7-Elevens.
Well, I like my chances right there, Pods.
Have you
Yeah.
played the course yet?
I haven't. Go down tomorrow and play it.
You haven't, you said?
No.
I bet Will and Wes McClain they play there every year.
Yeah. I called
I would text
Will.
them.
He sent me a list of basically every hole, how to play them. So we'll see if I can play it exactly how he told me to, I'll win it.
So is Uncle Nasty on the bag?
I don't know. I need to call him. I had shout out Jackson Griffith. He's gonna be on the bag Friday, but he's got to go to work on Saturday. He just found out, so I got to figure out somebody that can caddy for me on Saturday and possibly Sunday.
Well,
Make the
I
cut.
think if Uncle Nasty can't do it, you got to go get pro.
I from his Facebook story, he looks like he's playing somewhere. So I need.
If you can't get pro, you got to go get pro's little brother.
Booger.
You got to get Boog on the bag. He will keep you locked in all weekend long.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
If not, I think you make the call you don't want to make, and I think you call Jamie Hensley and you put Mama Bear on the bag.
She's gonna be there walking on Saturday, she said. So we'll see. She might be.
I will not be there walking with you on Saturday.
I don't know. Might have to make a emergency call. And call David. So you're probably right.
I'll be in Austin on Saturday.
Ugh.
Listen.
There's always Cole.
I miss it.
what?
I can't.
Where y'all playing?
Hey, after the first 4 holes, bro.
Where y'all playing?
Champions in Houston. I will tell you this much.
Is it walking?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many holes?
But my
18,
bad.
maybe 36.
36.
You know who you should call all honesty?
Today.
Maybe.
You know you should call all honesty.
Who?
Howden Maynard.
Thought about it. He's close. I might call Matt Johns and see what he's doing.
If you call Johns out there, you better be ready to giggle.
I'm ready to giggle. I need
because it's coming.
Should this be a poll on the pages? Who should caddy for Trey this weekend? I want to see this.
I think you have to. I think if you need to play your best golf and you need that speech and you need somebody to keep you uplifted, you got to call Uncle Nasty.
I got the probably the best backhanded compliment I've ever received, and it was from shout out Sam Fidone, just got married. He goes, "Pods, you're like a thoroughbred. You just need to be told to run. You don't need to think. You just need to be pointed in the right direction and run."
If that's the case, you got to call Haney because Haney's gonna make you run.
Haney's playing the ETO.
It's like a Forrest Gump mentality. Like I just felt like running. Like,
yeah,
like it's like playing golf like a caveman.
Yeah,
like hit ball.
Point and shoot. That's it.
Yeah.
Your best bet's to call Marty Hensley and let him sit there and do you like this a couple of times. And
I need Bagger Vance. I needed me to stop thinking without falling asleep.
I don't know. I just hope you go out there and you don't make a fool out of the Pines.
The goal is to make the cut.
If you do win and you get a camera put in your face, you have to tell the camera, I could not have done this without Live from the Pines.
Oh, I'll be wearing a hat on Sunday if I make a cut. For sure.
What about the DC at Longview?
The DC at Longview?
Or the DC at Lufkin, Coach Calgill.
Hey, we could just talk about Florida stories for forever.
No, he would sit there and just holler at you the whole time.
I might need it.
Nobody brings the energy like Coach Calgill.
No.
Well, guys, it's been a great week of college football. Week one's in the past. NFL kicks off tomorrow. The Cowboys are going to go take care of Philly. But, we didn't talk about the trade of the year, Micah Parsons. And I know we don't talk about the NFL a lot, but you got to talk about that.
Shout out to Jerry Jones.
I still think Jerry Jones won.
No, there's just no way. When the only comparison you
have. You never count a man out from Arkansas that had one hole. He had one whale left to get him out of debt. And that one whale bought him the Dallas Cowboys.
Micah Parsons is the only player you can compare him to is arguably the best pass rusher of all time, and Reggie White. And he's the only person that's put up the same numbers, same amount of all-pros, same amount of sacks. And if that's the only comparison, you can't possibly get rid of that player. It just doesn't make sense.
Question: how much fun do you think Jerry Jones was 30 years ago? Well, actually 40.
That's fun.
Yes. That's the
answer. How much fun do you think he was?
Yes.
Could you imagine being with him, Coach Johnson, Irving, Dion, Emmett?
They got in trouble with that house.
Jones.
Huh?
Too Tall Jones.
Larry Allen.
Aikman. I bet Aikman reminds me of one of those guys who just walks in and doesn't know what to say, but it just somebody helps him out.
California kid. He doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, he just figures it out.
Have y'all watched Ballers?
Mm-mm.
That show was everything.
So, the wide receiver.
That made me want to be a sport agent.
You know the wide receiver in the TV show that has an extra house?
Yes, that was based off of.
That's what the Cowboys had. They had that extra house.
Yes.
And I'm sure the stories that came out of that house or what those.
So if Live for the Pines gets rich, can we buy an extra house?
We'll buy the house in between us.
No.
Yeah. That would be the best house right here. 18 fairway.
Yeah.
What would we name the house?
Yeah,
Pines house?
You just buy the house in between and you connect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we build a fortress.
Build a whole hall that connects to the middle one, then David's house.
Yeah.
We'll see what the HOA, Mr. JC, would say about that.
We build a dog-run cabin.
Yeah. I'm sure we would, get some stairs for that.
Yeah.
Stairs.
Well, I don't want everybody's name out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're a professional show. We don't just name drop people.
I mean, you could be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah. But hey, thank y'all for watching tonight. Tune in tomorrow, not 7:30. We gotta wait to see what time Spoon's gonna be ready. Texas High School Football Show with Gary Ivins, aka Big Nasty, coming at you live tomorrow. Thank you to all our sponsors that support Live from the Pines. Gonna give a big shout out to our guys at Zilker Belts. Use discount code Pines936. 25% off all online orders. Man, we look pretty good down there in Longview with those belts on.
Yep, I got a
The
rotation.
purple and gold belts for styling, man. Oh, we're really thankful for those guys. Shout out to our guy, Little Malcolm. Use Really Having Fam 25 for all online order discounts. He got new shirts, new shorts, new pants, new sweaters. He got it all. The man has it going on over there. Shout out to Little Malcolm. Thank you for all you do for Live for the Pines. Also, make sure go like, subscribe, follow us on all socials. We appreciate everybody that listens to us. I know we don't make a lot of sense. And, looking at week 1, I was walking on South First Street today at lunch, and I had a guy say, "Man, I'm glad I didn't bet y'all's picks." I don't blame you, Pods, because you'd have lost some money. And I didn't bet our picks, but I still found a way to lose money. I don't know. I started off this year in a slump. David, you need to go ahead and do that.
Yes, I saw that when I was mowing.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and do that. We got to pay. We got to pay Paul. So it's how it goes, baby. But thank y'all for everything y'all do. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back next week with a week 3 college football update. Thank you guys again. Have a great night. Live from the Pines.
Later.
All right.